So here we have another geometry problem. The three angles are equal. I think they mean these three angles. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? So let's see if we can come up with a decent picture. Now, if three angles are equal and they add up to 90, then they are 30. So this here is 30, this here is 90. Oh, we have the 30, 60, 90 semi-regular triangle. It's the one that's half of the regular triangle, right? And now this should be 60, and let's try to cut it in half. Oh, but this one is an easy line because it's the diagonal too. And check this out. This is another 30, 60, 90 triangle. And no side is given. Just that these three angles are equal to each other. And the question is, what fraction of the rectangle is shaded? So this is a problem where we can start introducing variables, but before we do that, we can actually call something one. Because this problem will not change if we manipulate the picture up to similarity. We can double each side and the question remains the same. Picture remains the same pretty much too. So if you can call a side one, then you're going to be able to deal with one less unknown. Sometimes it's not a good strategy, but I think it's worth trying it here. I don't want to deal with fractions, so I usually go for the shortest thing that I can see. So if this side is 1, that makes, you remember this is the side opposite of 30 degrees is half of the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is 2. This one is that yucky square root of 3, right? Or so if we call this a squared plus 1 squared equals 2 squared. So a squared is 3. So this is going to be square root of 3 long. So if this is square root of 3, so is this. And now we're looking at another similar triangle where this side is the shortest side, half of the hypotenuse, which is this. And we should probably find the other side, which is square root of 3 times this side. So you can make sure that you remember correctly that this is half of the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is 2 root 3. And then you run the Pythagorean theorem. Well, let's call this b for a second. B squared plus square root of 3 squared is 2 root 3 squared. So b squared plus 3 is, we get 12 here, right? Square 2 square root of 3. That's 4 times 3. So b squared equals 9. So b is 3. But after a while, we kind of get into the habit to understand that in this semi-regular triangle, the longest leg is square root of 3 times the length of the shortest leg. Right, so now we can figure out, I think we have everything, because the total area is the area of the rectangle, which now we know both sides is 3 times root 3. And then this side is 3, this is 1, so we can conclude that this side is 2, and the height is just square root of 3. So the shaded area is 1/2 times 2 times square root of 3, which is square root of 3. And so the shaded area divided by the total area is root 3 divided by 3 root 3. So the answer, we think, is 1/3. Thank you for watching.